This is the Unbound Lightweight Merino Crew, an everyday performance t-shirt made from 100% merino wool and packed with some magical features. And if you're thinking to yourself, how could a t-shirt possibly have magical features? Let's run through them real quick. It never holds a smell, it keeps its shape over time, it wicks sweat easily, it regulates your body temperature, it feels incredibly soft, and because it is 100% merino wool, it contains no traces of plastics and is completely biodegradable. Now, if you've never owned merino wool clothing before, this can seem too good to be true. But after putting this shirt to the test in all sorts of conditions, I can assure you that this shirt lives up to the hype. Now, before we explore all the features of this shirt, let's recap some of the benefits of merino wool, because all the magical features of this shirt start with the merino wool fibers themselves. Merino wool is mostly made of a protein called keratin and a waxy outer coating called lanolin. They give merino wool its odor resistance, meaning your shirt never holds smells. The keratin is highly elastic, which means merino wool won't wrinkle, and it quickly bounces back to its natural shape. The lanolin also repels dirt and water, keeping your shirt dry. Merino wool fibers also have a crimped structure, which makes for a breathable, sweat-wicking shirt in warm weather and an insulating shirt in colder weather, which means your merino wool shirt can actually help your body regulate its temperature depending on the weather. And if that wasn't enough, merino wool fibers are also so fine that they make for incredibly soft shirts, and as a bonus, they are UV resistant, flame resistant, and completely biodegradable. And it's no coincidence that these properties naturally exist in merino wool. Merino sheep depend on them to thrive in the hottest summers, the coldest winters, and you can get all these features packaged into a soft, lightweight t-shirt. The first thing that stands out about this shirt is Unbound's commitment to 100% merino wool. Most brands use merino wool blends where they mix merino wool with plastic-based polyesters, but this shirt is the real deal. 100% merino wool provides all of the odor-resistant, wrinkle-resistant, and temperature-regulating properties without compromising on biodegradability. Merino wool blends trade off some of those properties for better abrasion and tension durability, ease of maintenance, and lower costs. Unbound's lightweight merino crew has a fabric density of 150 grams per square meter, which straddles the line between being a lightweight and a midweight shirt. You absolutely can use this as an everyday t-shirt, but since this shirt leans towards the lightweight end of the spectrum, it is ideal for warm weather, travel, intense exercise, anywhere that weight and breathability really matter. One thing you may notice is that when you hold this shirt up to a light and stretch it, you can actually see between the fibers, which shows how light this fabric really is. And when you let go, the shirt snaps right back into shape thanks to the elasticity of merino wool. But for those who do want more thickness in their shirt, Unbound also sells two variations with higher fabric density: their active merino crew at 165 GSM and their everyday merino crew at 190 GSM. The fibers that form the lightweight merino crew have an average diameter of 16.5 microns, which is considered ultra fine, usually reserved only for the highest quality garments. And this ultra fine fiber choice makes this shirt incredibly soft, and among the different variations that Unbound offers, the lightweight merino crew has the finest fibers. In fact, it's probably fair to say that unless your entire wardrobe is cashmere and silk, this will be one of the softest t-shirts you own. And while some other brands do use 16.5 micron merino wool in their clothing, most of the times these are merino wool blends. I haven't found a single shirt that uses 100% merino wool with fibers that are finer than this one. One of the things I love about this shirt is the simplicity. There are no Unbound logos, designs, or decorations anywhere on the outside of the shirt. The only Unbound logo is printed seamlessly to the inside of the collar, so nobody else will see it, and there are no tags or patches sewn into the shirt. And this commitment to simplicity is really admirable. Too often, brands try to force their customers to become walking billboards with their logos plastered all over their clothes. So it's a breath of fresh air when a company is willing to sell you clothing and not force you to advertise their brand everywhere you go. In terms of fit, this shirt has a classic shape, which makes it suitable for working out, travel, and most other casual settings. This shirt generally wears true to size, so it shouldn't shrink or stretch much as long as you follow the care instructions. That being said, you may notice the fibers on your shirt loosening up as the shirt gets wet. That is just temporary. once the shirt dries up, those fibers snap back into their original shape. In terms of care and maintenance, one of the biggest benefits of merino wool is that it is low maintenance. You can definitely get by multiple days, weeks, and even months without washing 100% merino wool clothing. And this shirt is incredibly good at eliminating odors and retaining its original shape, so you may find that you only need 1 or 2 shirts rather than a pile of cheap cotton shirts that you have to churn through every single day. Whenever you do decide to wash this shirt, it's important to note that the care instructions are specific. Merino clothing should not go in the dryer and should be laid flat to dry rather than hanging vertically. The high heat from dryers can sometimes cause merino wool fibers to shrink, and despite the natural elasticity of merino wool, the weight of a wet shirt being left to hang vertically can lead to permanent stretching at high touch points like the shoulders and neck. Unbound says that some pilling of this shirt is normal, and if you want to prevent it, they suggest washing this shirt with a pair of denim jeans. Unlike commodities like polyester, merino sheep are unique animals with different experiences, living in different conditions, and that translates into differences in their wool quality. This means variables like the weather a flock is raised in, the cleanliness of their grazing area, and even the quality of the grasses that a sheep eats can all affect the quality of their wool. In fact, Charles Massey has a great book called Call of the Reed Warbler, where he actually describes one Australian farmer's journey to improve his land and how that actually helped him sell his wool at higher prices, because as the land got better, the food quality got better, and his sheep grew stronger wool. Unbound sources all of their merino wool from Woolmark certified sheep, and Woolmark is an independent Australian nonprofit that verifies the source and quality of wool designed for apparel, and so their seal of approval is a source of pride for many apparel manufacturers. As of June 2024, Unbound's lightweight merino crew sells for $90, which is the same price as their everyday merino crew, and their active merino crew is $95. If you want to buy 3 shirts, you can get them for $245, and if you want to buy 5 shirts, you can get 5 for $400. And if $90 seems like a lot of money to spend on a shirt, consider the fact that you might only need 1 of these. Instead of buying 7 cheap cotton shirts for $90 and having to cycle through them every single day and wash that pile every single week, 1 Unbound shirt can last many weeks without ever being washed. To me, this shirt represents a path towards having less clutter in your home, less of a need to do laundry, and a better, softer, higher quality t-shirt that you can use in any casual, travel, or workout setting. So the bottom line is, if you have never tried a 100% merino wool shirt, give this one a shot, and you may just find that all those magical properties that help sheep thrive in the coldest of winters, in the hottest of summers, without much maintenance at all, may do the same for you.